should I game.
All right.
All right. So today we're going to be you're going to decide between buttercream, fondant, or just something else. And if it's something else, you can say something else, or you can say what that something else is.
And I have to pick one.
You have creative freedom, and you have to pick one. I know you're not going to, but you could. You should. So, okay. So I love delicious cake, especially the icing. Which one am I choosing?
So I'm already going to choose both on the first question.
Yikes.
I mean, if you like a more traditional icing, then buttercream is the way to go.
Okay.
But if you like that marshmallow flavor, and then fondant can be just as delicious when it's like made in-house.
Okay.
So it just kind of depends on what you're looking for. But if you're like, I love birthday cake and like traditional icing, then buttercream's the way to go.
Got it. Okay. I want a multi-tiered cake with an adorable couple on top.
Oh, well, that one could be either. Just buy the adorable little couple, right? And there's so many cake topper alternatives now that you can have little sayings, or, you know, it doesn't have to be just the traditional couple anymore.
True.
But yeah, either cake could work for that.
Okay. Yeah, like monograms and stuff like that.
Yeah. But you have to have cake. You can't necessarily do that on, you can do a little per person on pie. You'd probably sink in.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you wouldn't want that.
So I picked one.
Yeah. Okay, you picked two. But, okay. We don't like cake.
Well, then don't have a cake. Do something different. Do pies or ice cream or donuts, cupcakes. You know, if it's really important to you guys or maybe to parents to have the traditional cake cutting, then you can appease them by having that small cake like we talked about. But there's so many options. Do what's right for you guys as a couple.
Okay, perfect. I want something very clean and modern.
Fondant is going to be
Fondant.
the best one, yeah.
All right, I want a unique design like Bryant-Denny Stadium in Alabama, Roll Tide.
Just as a random thought.
Just as a cake, I just want the stadium. It's on a Tuesday.
Fondant is going to be necessary for something like that.
Fondant, okay. Our reception is outside in August in Charlotte.
Well, it's going to be hard for any type of cake. If you're going to do buttercream, make sure it's delivered at the very last possible moment and it's in shaded area, you know, under a tent and as cool as possible. Fondant's probably a little bit better option because it's a little less likely to melt, but it can still like droop and melt.
Right.
So again, same thing, you want it to be delivered. Just make sure you have a plan. That's the most important part of that question. Make sure you have a plan and the cake's being delivered like at the last moment it can, and that, you know, it's going to be cut as early as it can so that it's not getting too melty.
Okay, seems like you have experience with that. And we just want something very different.
Probably an alternative dessert, or I mean, you could really go either way. You could do a cake that's really different, like don't do a traditional white cake. You could do something that's navy or pink or something totally different like that. But also, obviously, having different desserts is different because cake is more traditional.
Okay,